Dude, like I can spend that $1 million in a weekend, man.
Yeah, you got the money back. How much money you have?
Pocket money,
How much is it?
$500,000. Darling, you are not a model. You're just a bitch.
Yes.
It's like, bro, you're fucking fat. We'll still tell you in your face, like, oh, that's horrible. It's like, no, we'll tell you.
All right, welcome to another episode of 1% Man. We're at the new studio. I'm heavily caffeinated, extremely excited to welcome a G-rated brother of mine, Ahmed Shaiba, CEO of Aquafun. Welcome. How are you?
Phenomenal.
Look at the sunglasses, everybody.
I had to.
Absolute G.
I had
Look
to
at that.
come.
Look at that shiny watch.
I had to. Which one? This
Bro
one?
came in blinging.
Well, I have to come through. You need to know what I am.
Absolutely. How you been?
Amazing, actually.
Thanks for rolling up, bro.
Of course, you had to.
You tricked me a little bit.
Had to.
10 minutes ago, you said, I'm not turning up. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was to eat. I was gonna stay, actually stay downstairs for a bit. Listen to some music, then come back to you and watch your face melting.
He was slowly melting. Like, no, I
I saw your face, like, okay, haram. Let me do it for him.
He was trying to set me up in the studio. Like, oh,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
said this. Anyway, how you doing? All okay?
Yes.
Your story, the reason when we met, we discussed, you have a special story. Most of the guests who came to our show, many people from our brotherhood, were not from UAE, okay? They're not born and bred locally.
Yes.
Okay? Yes, we all love the UAE. I've been here most of my life. But you're the first person who's from the homeland.
Exactly.
You know how it all works.
It's about
out.
time.
It's about time.
Yeah.
It's about time we expand in UAE and Middle East.
Exactly.
And you have a super exciting story. You've discussed in a few other podcasts. We're going to go into your past, your business, the struggles you've been to, your successes, your mindset, which is supremely interesting, we discussed.
Yes.
So if you want to start off with who you are, what you do for the new people.
So, okay, the name is Ahmed bin Shaiba. I have a Guinness World Record for the largest inflatable water park in the world, Entrepreneur of the Year, Emirati Business of the Year, and CEO of the Year. I made that all last year, basically, but yeah.
Awesome.
So I design, produce, operate, and own water parks. I have 34 of them right now around the world. With expansions, I think we're going to do triple the size this year.
Nice.
For now.
What was the first one? That was a JBL one, right?
No, JBR came 4 years later.
Okay.
Yeah, we failed a lot. Let's look at JBR first. Yeah, JBR was after a while.
That's pretty big. I've never used it. I've never been. I'm going to come.
Shame on you.
I know. Shame.
We got to fix that soon after this one.
I'm going to come
Yeah.
the time now.
Yeah.
But for all the businesses you can start, who
Yes.
starts an aqua business, bro?
No,
How does this even begin? Explain to me,
It's
please.
called insanity.
I know
Insanity.
you're completely insane. Please
Yeah,
explain
I
why
love
you
it.
even come to this idea.
But see, I do not suffer from anxiety. I actually enjoy it. And that's a good part of it. It started with something totally different.
Yeah.
Like we've pivoted hundreds of times to where we are right now. So it started with a very simple, small, inflatable game. Then I went to inflatable slides for yachts, and then that took a while to pick up. And then after that, started doing stuff on land and stuff on water, and it was a long, interesting. It's a niche that I found, and I dominated eventually.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone does at your
There's
scale?
few, but the scale, nobody.
Yeah. Obviously.
Nobody does a scale.
It's pretty big, the one I saw.
That was the idea, because what's the fun of being just like everybody else? You need to be the biggest, wowest, first, largest. Otherwise, why even attempt doing it? Why do half-ass when you can go full on?
So you believe in go big or go home?
Always. That's the only way.
How did it all come together? So right now, super established. You have a lot of
Yes.
people come there. It's famous, at least in the Middle East, it's super famous. So what was the first version of the whole business? Like, how did it look like the version one?
Hilarious and funny and shameful. But that's how you should start, because the key is to start.
Yeah.
Most people are terrified to start because they're afraid to fail. Guess what? I failed. I speak about this all the time,
Yeah.
hundreds of times.
Tell me exactly. There was a number, right?
617.
No, bro. No way.
People are freaking out from this number because the thing is this: I have this level of obsession that, just like a kid, when you want something, you keep asking for it till you get it. And yeah, I was basically literally every single day, without a day off, every single day I was meeting at least 2 to 5 people. Every single day. And every single day I get a no. But, I look at it this way now, all the no's that I had are basically God's way of guiding me that it's not meant for you. Because what's meant for me will come for me regardless. If it's not meant for me, then just God tell me, hey, it's not for you. It's not for you. So He's directing me right, left, till I eventually got the right ones.
Okay. I have a question. So the concept in social media, especially nowadays, right? There's a
Yes.
big concept of pain and suffering, never give up, and so on. But there is a point where you need to know, okay, that's why I asked you the version one of it. 'Cause
Yeah.
like, okay, this version of what I'm thinking might not work, but I need to pivot or move
Yes.
and then give up on this idea, move to this idea.
Yes.
When do you know, as a businessman, in general,
Yeah.
not just Equine, when did you know, okay, I need to pivot and make changes?
When see, because you need to see it working or not working first. So
Like,
in the
it's a
beginning,
concept stage, how would
yeah,
you know?
exactly. Because in the beginning, like, okay, nobody wants to buy the concept, and all the excuses were like, it's just lack of appetite, lack of experience, lack of knowledge that hey, this will work.
Yeah.
Because I've seen much smaller versions around the world, and I've seen they work. I look at it in a commercial aspect. Yes, I know this will work, but a hotel owner, a GM, it's like no. He will say like, it will make noise, or we cover my view. I don't have the money, the budgeting, the operation contraction, all these different excuses.
Yeah.
And then eventually, I stopped trying to do the water park. I started to get, okay, let me get the money somewhere else first. So I started doing slides for yachts. In the beginning, the first couple hundred yachts, nobody said yes to me. I was literally walking onto every marina, knocking each boat with an iPad, and like, hey, speak to the captain, and then we will want this. Like, no. It's like I'm in my head, like, why? You spend more money on food or women or jet ski or all this nonsense, but you don't want to have an asset like this.
Because it's a new concept. That's
Exactly.
always the same, right? When
Yeah,
you start
yeah.
a new thing, everybody says no.
Because see, just like, I look at it this way. It's basically just when you have a new food, you will never be excited to go try it.
Yeah.
Until you try it and then, this tastes good. Because most people will judge you or react to you with their greatest experience they've had before in their life.
True.
When anything comes new, they get scared of it.
Yeah.
So that's when eventually, I think after a year of trying with that, I remember that his name was Kumar. He said like, what's my commission? I was like, commission? It's like, how much do you want? It's like, whatever, how much you want? That was literally the last day of my first year. He said, give me 15%. It's okay, sure, whatever. And then I remember it was 9 at night, and I got a text on my phone, ting, ting, money. That was the first money I made over a whole year.
Was that for the yachts?
Yes, for the yachts.
Okay.
And then, oh wow, I called him, where are you? I went to meet him at 10:30. I gave him the cash commission, done. And then I started replicating that. And then within the first,
Did you recruit him?
No.
Okay.
He became one of my,
Right.
he gets more people. But like then, I think within the next 40 days, I made $1 million. Just repeating that same incentive.
Nice.
Okay, now we know, okay, incentive is what? Everybody have an incentive. Usually it's cash. That's
Yeah.
why the bag and all this other stuff that I do.
Yeah.
Cash is number one.
Yeah. Brilliant. Okay, so that's how it started, but you started with the yachts.
Yes.
What's it called?
Yacht slides.
Yacht slides.
Yeah.
And from there, what was step 2?
The stuff, the 4 parks. That was a different journey. That was a whole different.
So, okay, so you initially wanted the whole park, then you understood that you're getting lots of no's, so you pivoted
Yes.
to something smaller, more
So I
more
can
quick.
get the money to pay that.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
See? So instead of most people give up at that point, like this is too much, I'm out
Yeah.
of my mind, give up, do something else.
Yes.
What made you do that pivot? Like, okay, maybe this is it.
Why would like I spend all this energy and time and effort?
Yeah.
I don't want to look back on this like 5-10 years from now. It's like, I wish I pushed harder. Or like somebody comes after me, it's like, hey, they do that same idea that I want to do, and then but that was my idea. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
What matters is who actually do it.
Exactly.
You can have the concept in your phone all day, every day, but you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you have an idea. I don't care. What's the urgency? Where is your urgency? Otherwise, just lazy. That's my. People, I had this amazing idea. Okay, fine. Tell me this idea 6 months ago. What have you moved forward to do?
Exactly.
You spoke. Did you do any sales? No, I have no money. Means nothing. Every business I had no money.
True.
Didn't have money. I had the idea, the concept, the sales.
So how long did it take you? You said the first was close to $1 million in 40 days?
Yes.
Before that, what was the journey? How long were you waiting to?
1 year.
1 year.
Exactly 1 year.
Is that where you got the most of the no's? You said
Yes, that's the first year.
So you must have gone to everybody.
A lot of people. A whole lot of people. A whole lot of people.
Did you try to raise funding or how?
That came later on, and that was a big mistake. That's a big mistake. And that's why I'm a big advocate about don't go looking for money before you start the business.
That's true.
Ever do that ever again. Never. Like I have zero partners, zero anything. Zero investors, all me.
So what would you tell to people? Because I hear this a lot. I've spoken about this in other podcasts. Like,
Yeah.
the only thing I need is a bit of money, then boom, I'll start the business.
No, you're just lazy. Lazy. You don't need money. Because again, let's say you have an idea. Okay, this idea you want $1 million for, but the idea have not even just a thought. If I come in right now with you, I'm gonna take 80% of your company or more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take all your equity.
Yeah.
Because you have nothing proven to me.
Yeah.
No, start small. Everybody wants to start big. I want to make it perfect. No, this is called insecurity. You
I want the
cannot.
Lambos, I want the APs,
Yeah, yes,
I
like,
want
no,
all
no,
this
no, no.
shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like I had a friend who's like, no, I want to do this shoot with these models in these 3 countries, and I got to do this and this. Like, why? You're gonna spend all this money upfront. Do you know how much you're gonna sell? No, it's gonna just awareness. So you wanna spend all this money just for awareness, and you have no product yet to sell.
That's his insecurity, by the way. He wants
That's
to flex.
exactly what I said. You're insecure. You all you're saying is your ego. You can just take a normal iPhone, put the iPhone in a nice sale place, and do that.
Yeah.
And push that over and over again until you do some sales, and then convert from that. But you can't just go out of the goals. I want to be the perfect. No, that's just insecurity and ego talking. So so never come out try to get all the money in the beginning. No, do sales.
Yeah.
Show me you've converted something. Show me you've created something. Show me that this actually, some people, 10, 100,000 people use this and this is their feedback out of it. And then, we have a sample. Then we can talk about less equity.
But they would need some. So for your thing, for the yacht slide, you wouldn't need some seed funding to buy the slide, no?
No.
You
So
rented
what I
somewhere
did
else.
is like basically I just create one sample. I sold some things that I had, create a sample, show the sample to different people, some pictures and videos, and that's it. You want this, here's the pictures of it. I can customize you a new one for you.
You take the money and you deliver.
Exactly, yeah. That's
Cool.
the thing.
That's it?
Yeah. Never go out of pocket. Find, because again, it's all about leverage and ultimately. It's like, find who wants what, find who supplies it, put them together, put your markup. Because in real estate, you don't buy the building and sell it. No, you find somebody who built the building, somebody who wants the building, you put them together and you get a commission.
Correct.
Just mind blowing.
So somebody comes up to you, Ahmed, give me 50K. I have this amazing business. Would you invest in it? Or you're like, fuck no, prove yourself.
I mean, I invest in a lot of companies, but I need to see things.
True. Same as me.
Show me what you've done.
Yeah.
Show me a sample, a beta version, some kind of version is done. Show me your sales report, do something.
Yeah.
Just have an idea. Cool. Then what?
It's, you know what happened in the last probably 10 years? The tech industry has ruined
Oh, yeah,
it all.
that's
'Cause
crazy.
the tech bros.
I don't understand that.
Tech bros, like I had a couple of people pitch it to me that this thing, the AI thing, $3 million, $10 million, we need funding to do the trading. Bro, why? It's huge risk.
Yeah.
And then you're risking yourself. You're taking this money. You think that let you gonna walk away? No.
Yeah.
Your neck is there for the next 10 years.
Exactly.
And it's not proven. So
No.
because these big boys, the billionaires and multimillionaires with social cloud get the money pretty much free of charge, everybody thinks they can do it. And I went to Miami a couple of months ago. I met some investors and so on. They're all ready to invest. This was like 5-6 months ago.
Yeah.
Just show us a beta version. We'll put in
There you go.
1 mil, 2
Yeah.
mil.
Yeah.
I was thinking, what the fuck? I
Yeah,
can
it's
make
crazy.
up any
Yeah,
bullshit
yeah.
and they just take the money.
Yeah, I don't understand it. But the evaluation is usually times 40. So whatever number you put in, crazy because again, things that happen in that part of the world is unrealistic. This part of the world,
Yeah.
unrealistic.
Yeah.
Unrealistic totally.
Okay, cool. So, I have a question. Now, since we both are from our beloved Dubai, UAE, a lot of people would look at you and say, he can say all this, he's an Emirati, he had the support. I mean, we know the country supports their own
Okay.
people. Of course, they support everybody, but they must have, he must have gotten a little bit of privilege. You know.
Cute.
What do you say about that?
It's a cute narrative. I wish it was.
Do you got no special preference?
Nothing. I actually got a harder time because I was this. If I was like a white boy who comes from Australia with an accent, I would have gotten more support.
Thank you for saying that.
Because I was this. It's like, what do you know about water parks? What do you know about doing this? What do you know about producing these things? What do you know about all these things?
Yeah.
It's like, it was much harder, more challenging because, like, what do you know about this? What's your background? What's your expertise? Nothing. So, like, I wish it was this way. I really wish it was. But it wasn't. Neither my passport or where I'm from or none of my connections or the people that I know helped with that. Because ultimately, I had to really beg for that opportunity.
So it's counterproductive in a way?
Yeah, but ultimately we reached there eventually, But yeah, it is not. Because, there was one time that I was talking to a very big official. I told him, listen, if I had, big tatas and I was white or blonde, you'd have gave this signed it off a long time ago. But I had to come back and forth with you to 9 months to sign the contract. And then he signed the contract on the spot because I called him off.
That's true, man.
But then, after that, he still continued to give me a hard time. He's like every week doing an inspection, me trying to find a mistake on me because like, how come you can do something perfect? He came one day, he's like, how do you have 3 kilometers of wires and I can't see a single wire on the floor? It's like, yeah, everything is under the ground, man. He was just finding ways just to screw with me. But cool. We're here now.
Does that come with a bit of jealousy, personal jealousy?
That's normal, but everybody have a job in life. Some people, do, some people watch, and some people are jealous from you. And that's fine. Everybody knows where the spot is.
Yeah.
Watch me.
So what is your, so you business is extremely successful. You said 34
Alhamdulillah.
branches?
Yeah, for now.
Expanding?
Yes.
What's the next? Are you going to another continent? Like,
I'm mainly focused in this line, basically. So nothing North, nothing Europe, nothing America. The reason is taxation.
yeah.
Too much taxes, too much tax, too much red tape, and legal issues there. You get hurt. People sue you for everything, anything. So no, you do. So I stay in Africa and the emerging market.
Okay.
It's all cash positive. It's better weather, and it's people love this stuff there.
What is your two-part question? One is, what is special about the business itself? Obviously, it's a fun thing. Apart from that, most businesses are successful not just because of the software, but the long-term success is defined by the process and systems they have the back end.
Yes.
So do you have any, you don't have to share it, but in general, do you have
Yeah.
any systems or processes that you strictly apply, saying these are the things on day-to-day basis, monthly basis, blah, blah, blah?
Yes.
Are those?
A lot of those. So so I understood in the beginning that I'm in the business of creating happy memories. So we
Beautiful.
sell the emotion of happiness. So that's the motto, that's the mission. So now we figure out ways to share that emotion in all our platforms. People see people falling, having fun, so I want the same emotion. That's number one. Number two, yes, system of the service. For example, as a recreational attraction or tourist attraction, it's very hard to maintain anything about 4.5 stars on Google. We have 4.9
Nice.
out of 5 with more than 2,000 2,000 reviews.
Wow.
That's extremely hard. And that comes only from one thing, to be consistently, annually, daily processes. Like you in the morning, this is how you're going to clean. This is how you deal with each and every problem. This is how you process people faster. This is how you cut the time shorter, people waiting in the queue. This is what you do if somebody get injured. This is how you approach every situation. Everything is written down. Every step of the way.
What was the biggest tweak that saved you time and money and helped you propel?
People,
there's- I
assets.
was about to ask you. Okay.
That is the most important part of any company, human capital.
How many people you got working for you?
781.
781.
Yes.
Wow, that's big.
But again, some of them are just low level, but then the top management, they are extremely emotionally intelligent. And that's because you don't want somebody who's just like a technical robot who knows 1, 2, 3. No,
Because
you
the
want,
business is not the same. Business is about fun.
No.
Yeah,
So we understand somebody who have very high emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
These caliber people are high emotional intelligence and very trustworthy. This is the first 2 things that I need in my top layer people. Because everything else you can teach them. Trustworthy is a character builder than you. Emotional intelligence is something that you have or you don't have.
Yeah.
So this is the first things that I always
How
look
would
at.
you pick that out when you
It's an energy, really. It's an energy. You see how he react to people. You see situation happening. You see how he reads the room. How he talks from a customer from Russia, and then someone from Saudi Arabia, and then from a kid, from an adult. So how you maneuver these frequencies. That's very important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most people that I know, large CEOs and businessmen, they have a tendency to, at a certain point, they have a tendency to recruit the same kind of people, like the same personality and same kind of style, and they're all around yes men.
No.
At some point in 10, 20 years, the business goes down.
Yeah,
because
that's dangerous.
How do you...
No. I like people. I empower almost all my staff, my top layer guys, all are empowered to take decisions themselves.
Okay.
So don't come to me unless you really do not know how to fix this. So this is your location. This is your business.
Okay.
Because everybody is incentivized to for example, I tell the guys for each location, any review, say if you're trying to get commission from the customer, no, give me a review, let the review be under your name.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
You know, let's say, Michael, thank you, Michael, for taking care of us and so on. So Michael's name is mentioned in this location. Mike he gets a commission end of the month, like $7, $8, $10 from each review he gets.
Right, right.
So ultimately, he's incentivized to put more effort in the business.
That's beautiful.
You know, the director, same thing. You know, you give me more business outside the usual stuff. Here's more for you. You know, we have less complaints or less incidents. That also factors in. So everybody's incentivized to make the business better.
Beautiful. Okay. And you already select people based. I know you are very keen on noticing how people are.
Yeah.
So you only recruit people who are trustworthy in general and have better emotional intelligence.
Yes.
And then they come into your system and they
Yes.
have to just perform.
Yeah, perform. And the communication. You know, communication. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? This. It's always purely communication, man.
Interesting. In terms of your biggest business lessons, okay, before you became successful, after you became successful, what are some of the biggest lessons you can share with the young audience? Because a lot of people who watch this are young. And the reason also I wanted to talk to you is because you're a legit businessman who's built businesses now, right? A lot of the young entrepreneurs are crypto pump and dumb dudes who... It's fine. I'm
not
all
business,
for
though.
the hustle.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's just a short period. Let's see 5 years down the line who's got the APs and who's got the money.
Exactly.
And
yeah,
90% of them will vanish.
Yeah.
So so if you have to share the right knowledge to the young guys who wants to get into real businesses, consistently build wealth, what would you say?
Bunch of things, to be honest. Okay.
Yeah.
Number one, so you make money one of three things. Either something you're passionate about, something you know so much about, or an opportunity.
Yeah.
You're lucky to have all three in one. You know, like I have a friend of mine, he's a multimillionaire. They make their money from doorknobs. Do you think he's passionate about doorknobs? No, he's not. It's an opportunity that he found, and he became rich from that. Yeah. So finding opportunities is extremely important. Being like, hey, you heard this person need this, you give them that. That's one thing. Not quitting is important because not because somebody said no to you, you quit. No, you gotta keep going. The genius thing I did in my business is I never quit. And I've had every reason and excuse in the world to quit. I never quit. So that's a very important part, not quitting. I think having a good circle of people who are pushers and hustlers and they want to grow together is extremely, extremely important. So like I don't allow clowns in my life. They complain my life is a circus. So
Define a clown, because there are
clown,
levels.
somebody who's basically just up to nothing, playing games, PlayStation or social media, drinking, partying, up to no good. You know these people. You have so much of them in your life. You know, just stop answering phone calls. Stop calling people first. Stop texting first. You will see so much peace. Because growth isn't peace, not in chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos is nice to have, you know. You see the pattern between it afterwards, after you get wise. But, you know, you need that, you know, you time. You know, ghost. Just be ghost. I speak about be ghost for 6 months. Watch the fireworks, man.
That's a cool thing about you. You don't drink.
Yeah, you know
You don't
me.
smoke cigars. You don't
I don't
even
smoke
fucking
anything.
drink coffee or
No
tea.
coffee.
Or I've invited you many times outside. You don't want to go outside.
No,
You're
no.
chilling at your house. Some dinners here and there.
Yeah. But that's, again.
But were you always like this, or that was a reason? That was part of the reason you became successful.
Like I've been mainly this way before. I never smoked in my life, drank in my life. Actually, anyways.
That's awesome.
So like I don't have dependencies on things because I don't want things to control me that way. I want to be aware because see, it comes back from the root. People don't experience life. People escape life.
True. Those things are vices are escapism. Yeah.
You know, so like vices are escapes. It's called escapism.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for a drink like because I'm stressed. So how is you putting poison in your body is de-stressing you? The logic is not existing.
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand that part. So like, you know, so like it comes from the sources, like, you know, that I like to experience my reality.
Yeah.
So I build a reality that I enjoy and like. Yeah, sometimes are hard, nothing it comes easy. Fine. You go through it. It's a process. It's also very important the perspective, how you look at things. I don't look at things in the micro level. I'm always zoomed out. Because ultimately, when you look at it zoomed out, because even when you do trading, for example, the chart, if you zoomed in, you see downs and up and downs and up. But if you zoom out, it's actually going up.
Yeah, true. That's a good point.
You know, so like just zoom out to a situation, you know, because we all go through stressful situations all that time.
Everybody has problems.
Everybody has problems, different sizes, different types.
Yeah.
You know, understand the data, understand what happened, and importantly, be fucking accountable. People are not accountable to where they mess up.
But it's hard work, man.
It's not for everybody.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So don't ask me, hey, I want this, the stupid Lambo, stupid G class or whatever. If you're not gonna put the work in it, just like a workout gym. Don't say you can't just, sit down on your couch and it's like, I can be in the Olympics. No.
Yeah.
You gotta eat, diet, rehab, sleep, rest, and do all these things.
Yeah.
It doesn't come from nowhere.
True.
This wishing and dreaming, I don't do that shit.
But the other part of that is most people want or think they need things because they've been influenced or brainwashed or somebody.
Yes,
like I was saying the other day, I got questions. If I get $1 million, when I make $1 million, should I buy a Lambo? That's just the stupidest question to even ask. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
So because they've been taught like Lambo, girls, blah blah. That's just a byproduct if it happens. That's not like I make $1 million in the Lambo.
I want to show you something about the $1 million, okay?
Yeah, please,
Let's do this.
please.
Okay. I saw this before once, but okay. I want you to count
Let's
with
do
me, okay? Oh, which camera am I going to put this one? This camera? Okay, you see it? Okay. So that's just doubling, okay? We're going to do a doubling game. Okay, so if each time we just double one time, okay? So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Show that camera.
6,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Took me 20 steps to be more than $1 million. It's not that hard. But you make $1 million sounds like it's a magical number that's going to change your goddamn life. It's not.
It's not.
There's more than $1 million in my fucking hand.
Exactly.
It's dumb.
It is.
That you think $1 million will change, but that's the whole thing. This is why the money bag is there.
Yeah.
Because most people don't understand what money is. It's just one of the small tools you can have in life. But then what else you gonna do? Because it only amplifies who you are. If you're an asshole, you're gonna be a bigger asshole. If you're a nice person, you're gonna be a much nicer person.
Yeah.
So again, if you think you're gonna make $1 million, guess what? You'll be limited to that $1 million. That's the maximum. That's your ceiling, the roof you're gonna ever kind of touch. Maybe.
And it's also subconscious. $1 million when you make
It's not.
$500 seems impossible.
It's not
That
money.
number is irrelevant.
Yeah.
How about making a business which has a cash flow of 25, 30K monthly?
Yeah.
Guaranteed. That's more better than thinking $1 million. $1 million.
Because I spoke about this before about the 4 H's.
Yeah.
And to be successful in life. So the first H is hard work. Understand what hard work is. Because most people don't understand what hard work is. They want to be entitled for things.
Yeah.
Second H, having hunger. So you're hungry towards it's different between hungry and starving. Starving is dangerous. Hungry, okay, you still want to go more, you're gonna push and so on. Having high standard, that's a very key point. Because instead of you saying I'm gonna make $100,000 this year, say I'm gonna pay one of my employees $100,000.
Nice.
See, now you're just like, oh, you elevated that.
Yes.
See, that just changed the whole standard.
Subconsciously, right?
The
That means $1
whole-
million anyway.
Yeah, that standard changed totally. And then
That's
the fourth H is holistic growth. Are you changing, growing emotionally, spiritually, financially, mentally? Are you always working towards that holistic growth? Are you taking care of your body? Are you taking care of your mind? Are you taking care of these things? These are very important for us to have in life.
That makes sense. Okay. Cool. So 4 H's. You were telling me something PET.
Your
Can you
pet.
explain that? Pet.
Your
please.
pet, have your pet on leash.
Please explain that.
Having your pet on leash, especially as a man, is very important. Pet is your pride, your ego, your temptation. The issue, and temptations for each man is different. Some could be alcohol, could be women, whatever it is, temptation is you're going through. And let's talk about women temptation. You keep chasing that. You think, oh, women loves me. Women doesn't love you. Women love what you do for them.
Okay. Feminists are gonna hate this.
It's okay. And it's like, get that in check, man. Get that stability early in your life, because otherwise you're gonna be just an old man still chasing these young girls. That's a dangerous place to be, So that's your temptation and your pride, a pride man will never learn, because you never want to ask questions. So when you're not proud, you can ask questions as a man and learn from these things.
Oh yeah, true.
An ego will always slow you down. Ego is the worst thing to carry. It's good to have as a man an ego because it keeps you competitive and so on and so on. But the ego that is just bad for you. So like pet, your pride, your ego, and your temptation. Get that thing on leash properly, under control, and you can be a good man.
You and me, I mean, a lot of people we know have ego, but it's a positive ego.
Yes.
We've earned at least some of it.
Yes.
A lot of young guys don't have anything. They make catch a crypto pump, make 100K, their mind's gone,
Yeah.
right? So what do you talk about good ego, bad ego? Is there a difference to you?
Because the thing is this, a lot of trash could never be class. Just because you have some money doesn't mean you are something. It's okay. It's good to be able to have that pump and dump the first time, second time, third time. But what are you doing with that money?
Yeah.
Are you supporting your family,
Mm.
your loved ones,
Yeah.
your community? That's number one. Are you learning? Are you growing yourself? Are you investing in yourself and your legacy and your future?
Yeah.
Because going and buying a brand new Lamborghini, that's the worst investment. You depreciate 30%.
Especially if you just have $1 million is one of the
Yeah,
worst.
yeah. You first of all, you lost 30% of that called depreciation. Hello, hi.
Yeah.
You know, that's first thing. And literally, the romance of the Lamborghini goes off after the first 2 weeks. And I said, done. Then now you're with this low car, very loud. Yes, it's fun to have. I
Hurts your
totally
back.
get it. I had one before. The issue is like, then what?
Yeah.
You know, now you lost 30% of your money for nothing.
And the other part is, especially where we live here, when you flex these things online unnecessarily, it attracts the sewer rats.
The
You
wrong
know what I mean?
people, yeah.
The worst of the worst, especially in terms of dating. And
Yeah.
then they are a target, bro, because they don't have
Yeah.
self-awareness, so they don't understand how the world works, especially young guys.
Absolutely.
And they're going to get dipped in so many things, and they will lose that $1 million for like 3 months'
So
time.
fast.
Finished. And then what they're going to do with that Lamborghini?
Dude, like I can spend that $1 million in a weekend, man.
Yeah. But
Easily.
showing that lifestyle, and now if we show the lifestyle, we know how the world works. Young
Yes.
guys don't.
Yeah,
know.
yeah. But you know what? See, sometimes it's actually a journey and experience they had to go through. Because I can tell you literally step by step what's going to happen to you. You ignore it because you think, no, you know better.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, I've been there.
Yeah.
You know, I've been through that the whole thing now. It's like, yeah, it's fun to do if you can do it. But then it's like, shit, man, all this time and money that I wasted for nothing. Because that's how I woke up. It's like I was in a place. Because what happened, like I think 2018, 19, that's when I stopped doing this stuff. I think I had a red Dawn convertible, and I went to a meetup, and then like I was the only self-made man there, and everybody else was daddy's money, oil money, tech money. Never worked a day in his life, never understand the value of that dollar
Yeah.
or dirham, whatever you want to call it. And then like.
Red
I
Dawn
walked-
Rolls Royce, you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, what am I doing in this place? I worked so hard to be around these people. God. And then literally I was walking by and this guy came, hey, I was looking for the specs on this car. Do you want to sell this car?
You said you customized it too.
Yeah,
right?
it was all red on red on red, everything red. I don't know why, I just felt like it. And I sold the car on the spot to one other guy for more money than I actually paid for it. And I went back home with Uber.
That's a nice
Literally,
reel.
next day, he actually, while I'm signing with him, he transferred me the money through my account.
Yeah.
Done. So, okay, fine. Tomorrow, I come back, I meet you in the
RTA.
the RT, the car place, and then I just sign the paper and it's done.
At that moment, you decided?
Yeah, yeah.
You done with it?
Yeah, done. I was done. I was like, you know what? And then I took the money, half the money went back to my business, which was a very good idea. Literally, half that money went back to business actually made me 5 times the money within a year.
Exactly.
I was like, what I was doing? You know, what I was doing myself. And I switched from being that idiot. And okay, now I get cars or classic cars who are investments for me. It's like each car I buy triples in value. So it's a different kind of mindset. Yes, more expensive maybe, but they're all investments. So everything I do is investment.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, how that this thing will appreciate in time. Where is the appreciation?
How deep do you go in the degenerate rabbit hole? Did you go deep?
What do you mean?
To the wrong side of the road?
No, I think cars was one of the biggest things.
Okay.
Yeah, because again, I don't have other vices. I try to keep myself controlling other vices.
That's brilliant. But
Yeah,
you
yeah.
always knew that you had these pull towards the other vices, so you said no? 'Cause a
Yeah,
lot of people don't.
yeah, no, because you're very aware of who you are.
Yeah.
You know, there is the one that you show people, there is the one that you know, and there is the one that's secret for life. And each one, you know, different layers know them.
How did you figure that out about yourself?
Oof.
Because I'll tell you why the reason I ask you, so
Yeah.
give you more context. The biggest issue that I see, and I'm still discovering a lot of things about myself, it's a lifelong journey.
Yes.
Self-awareness, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, what do you pull towards? Maybe it's the bad things. What do you pull towards? Maybe it's the bad. And then finding that balance is all that you need
Yes.
to go super speed to the,
True.
you know. How did you figure it out? Some people know it by birth. Some people figure it out. What's your journey?
I knew it for a while, but then I was always running away from it. And then there was a phase when 11 years ago that I had a slip disc, so I was 41 days in bed, couldn't move. So everything I was all my adult life gone. You know, there's hundreds of people that I knew, nobody came checking on me.
Wow.
And it was a big wake up call. And then 41 days, I'm not moving, can't move anyways.
Completely bedridden.
Yeah, from belly button to can't feel anything.
Jeez.
Doctor told me you need 6 months to stand. So that's just okay. Now what we do in life? Feel sorry about my life, or we're gonna recreate a new Ahmed. But the first thing was like I was in my head 41 days, so I had to face every single demon, every person I've heard in my life before, every thought you had to, because you can't run away.
Yeah.
Where you gonna go? How much YouTube you gonna watch? How much run away? How much Netflix you gonna watch?
Yeah.
You gonna do nothing. So that was so got me. That got me the first level of peace. That okay, now I know what I did in my 30 years before, and then I think going through the business and so on and so on, and then going through divorce, I did a lot of work. Oh, I am this person and that person. Self-awareness, self-worth, self-respect, self-trust. All these things became, because now it's all inside jobs. It's not these objects, it's all within you. Is that the thing is this: you have to talk to yourself as if you're reparenting yourself, so you can reprogram yourself towards what actually works for you.
Beautiful.
Because most of us always talk down to ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
You're shit, you're fat, you're ugly, you're stupid, you're broke, whatever it is, you're gonna talk to yourself. So stop that, put lights on, put some compassion toward yourself, because you can't be in war with yourself and the world.
Beautiful.
It's
That's
dumb.
exactly true.
You know, you cannot do that to yourself.
You can fight the world, but you cannot fight yourself.
Yeah, and most people are their worst critics. It's like, why? You have the world doing that for you. Why are you doing this to yourself too? You know, like you need to be you. I always say to you, do you have a best friend? Yes. How do you talk to your friend? This way. Okay, then you should talk to yourself better.
Yeah.
Because you are the only person who got your own back.
Yeah. That's true.
That's a good read, by the way.
That's a good read. That's absolutely good read.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a saying that if most people had a cable connected like in the Matrix to a TV and people can read your thoughts, you'll be embarrassed of yourself. I mean, we all talk shit, but the worst thing we tell to ourselves, man.
That's a good one too. Yeah. But exactly, see, we all storytellers.
Yeah.
So why don't you write a story that actually makes you a superhero? You know, if life is a movie, you're the main character. Be a superhero. Why you want to be an extra in your own fucking movie?
Exactly.
Be the hero. You know, if like you said, imagine you live in life and there's a camera crew behind you all the time.
Yeah.
You will act different.
Very.
Totally different.
It's proven, by the way.
Absolutely.
There's psychological tests on this.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Absolutely. I know.
That's insane. So
Yeah.
give people an example. If you were to manufacture for young Ahmed what
Yes.
you know now, and let's say you're 20 years old,
Yes.
and you need to go back in time machine and tell you
Yes.
this exact thing, how
Yeah.
would you give them examples and what would you tell it for the young listeners?
Be patient and it's going to be okay.
But how would you tell the storytelling part?
The storytelling. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Because again, like when I look back at what happened to me I'm 41, that what happened to me the last 15, 20 years, like I would never change anything. Because every thing that happened to me, all the shit that covered me and it was from here to here, and then I was covered with all the shit that happened to my life. I look at it as if it's soil. And when you have a good, fertilizer and a good soil, you grow up to be a bigger, stronger tree. So it's a perspective matter towards, these things happened to me. It was unfortunate that happened to me. But you know what? All the death that happened to me when I was younger, or my best friend died in front of me, all these sad things that happened to me. Cool. Yeah. Now you have a choice to take this fuel to make you a better person or a shittier person.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
Yep.
Because we have choices. I could have been an alcoholic my friend died and all this nonsense, or I could take this, No, I'm going to make a better life. I'm going to make my life matter. I'm going to not exist. I'm going to matter. So that's the different narrative.
So when things were going really bad, what were the stories you're telling yourself? You don't have to tell all the details, but the general idea.
I don't remember, to be honest. Because again, remember this, okay? You need to be reintroduced to me every single year. Because Ahmed last year is a different Ahmed right now.
Bro, shake hands. That's exactly what I think I do.
You know, because you know,
Girls get mad when I say that. But that's
no,
true.
but listen, the guy last year, I don't like him. He's a guy, I don't know him anymore because he is dead. I don't know that guy anymore.
I know.
Because guess what? I've grown up. Every cell in my body have changed,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
And that every cell have changed. Like my mindset towards things is different. The way I look at things is different.
I love it.
You know, so you need to be reintroduced to me every single year. Okay, every 2 years if you want to. Some people 10 years. Some people he's the same person. You know, but you were this person 10 years ago. It's like, yeah, keyword was.
Yeah.
That's different person, man.
That's beautiful, bro. Self-transformation, they call it metamorphosis when a butterfly,
Yes.
worm, it's exactly true.
Yes.
Most people say exactly the same.
Yeah, which is again fine. That's who you are. You're consistent, bro.
That's one good thing.
Yeah.
But these are the same people who talk shit about people like you, people like me. You know, don't do anything. Like, he did this, he had that, this
Yeah.
happened.
Cool.
They don't even realize. That's what it's
Yeah,
all goes back
I
to.
get so much of that all the time. But again, I cannot judge them because they're okay. Everybody judges you for their greatest experience. And most people's greatest experience will never touch who we are.
Yeah.
And that's fine. It's a palate.
Yeah.
It's an acquired palate.
Yes.
You know, you have never reached this level of taste. You know, it's different. Caviar is different than, you know, shrimps. It's different taste.
Yeah.
You know, and that's an acquired taste. And like until you see it, live it, try it, you can never understand it. And that's fine.
To suffer fools easily.
Absolutely.
That's beautiful, man. I like the thing you said about transformation.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Is there anything so do you go look for transformation? This is for my information. Or is it just an automatic, like last year I did this, or this happened, or some setback? I was like, you know what? I should have done this way. Okay, let me tweak it. Next time will happen. Is it a conscious process or is it an automatic thing?
Both.
Okay.
Because
interesting.
sometimes something will happen and it's like, oh, actually this is different now. Because I've learned from what happened before. But it's a level of belief, and your job is to believe.
Okay.
Because God's job is to give you, your job is to believe, and you do work. So it's a level of belief that I know no matter what happens, it's all coming to me. It's coming to me regardless. Whatever anybody said, it's coming. I know it. I felt it. I saw it. It's happening to me. How? I watch and see. Things go wrong. Hey, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
There's a reason behind this. There's always a reason behind this. I don't know it now in the micro, but in the macro, hey, this happened because of this and this. So that's why I look at it. I zoom out of situations.
That's a big thing with you, zooming out.
Yeah, it's very big.
Kind of keeps things in perspective and your mind in balance.
Exactly.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because being so emotionally attached, no, what are you doing? You're not doing anything yourself right now. You're just emotionally charged and nothing's happening. You're just tensed. Breathe.
So would that be your advice to people going through issues and problems in life, to zoom out?
First thing, breathe. It's funny, but actually, let's go to physical level. Breathe, because what happens here? So I break it down for you. You're stressed.
Yeah.
What's happening? You're being anxious. Anxiety is you leave your body. You're floating somewhere else in the future that doesn't exist. You're creating these scenarios of whatever that doesn't exist in reality. So you have an out of body experience. When I say breathe, you come back to your body. And then breathing, what happens is you oxygenate your blood again. So there's more blood coming back to your brain and your body. So your muscles relaxes again.
Yeah.
And there's blood coming and oxygen coming to your brain. So now you can think better. So when I say breathe, actually just be in your breathing for 5-10 minutes, that's actually very important.
Is that what you did when you failed 617?
That's different, yeah. I was a disaster. Yeah, I'll be like in 3, 4 in the afternoon, I'm on bed. My whole back is stressed, tensed, everything. It was horrible.
So were you still telling good stories to yourself when you were failing this many times?
It was like tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day, new people, we'll try again.
So self-doubt never came to your head? Maybe he's true?
No. Can't do that.
Because this was 11 years ago, you said?
Yes.
World was a different place, right? Online wasn't that big.
Yeah, it was different. No, it was
It was
different.
a different place.
It was
We
different.
know.
Yeah, it was so different. No, but you cannot self-doubt yourself. No, that's dangerous. I don't understand this feeling of self-doubt and self-hate. It's like, what? You self-hate yourself? Why? I never understood this thing. When I meditate, and then sometimes you're doing a guided meditation, and like I repute the self-doubt emotions. Like, what is that emotion? I don't understand that emotion because I never had that emotion in my life because I never saw myself in that light.
Bro, you're the monk who didn't sell his Ferrari. You know this book?
No, I don't read. Remember, I'm dyslexic.
There was a very famous book many years ago called
Okay.
Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Some
Okay.
big hedge fund manager. He used to make $500 million or something per year. Big hedge fund guy in America.
Yeah.
He got fed up with it. He sold his stuff and became a monk and came back after 10 years,
Yeah.
refreshed and whatever. So the book called Monk Who Sold
Okay.
His Ferrari.
Wow.
Because he had to leave what he have and go somewhere else.
Yeah.
What you have done is the opposite.
Yeah.
You made all you want, but still kept spiritually in balance.
Yeah, I'm on both extremes. Like I will have
There
the
you go.
luxury, crazy stuff, but also very spiritual, very ancient, very down to earth.
Yes.
So both was. Why can't both exist?
Yes.
Why can't you be down to earth but also rich and have
That's
luxury?
tough to do, man.
But I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you've explained my spiritual journey that day.
Yeah.
So like, you know, being spiritual, you know, what's wrong with that? We're very small beings in a big universe. You have to take accountability of every single thing in the universe, not only just our small bubble.
True. When I see people like you, and there's very rarely who have completed things in balance, it's easier to be a complete arrogant asshole when you have nothing and when you have a lot.
Yes. Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So
It's funny,
you
yeah.
have now a lot, and
Yeah.
you still. I mean, you're not completely nice. You're sometimes an asshole, but
Yeah. But you have to have that. Yeah.
you balance how you're spiritually in the
Yeah,
same level, right?
yeah.
That's rare.
No, because for me, like I understand how it feels not to have. Oh, you were never in poverty. It's not about poverty, people. It's understanding. Okay, I understand how it feels not to have, because I was never rich when I was younger. Okay, yes, my family was a nice family. We never came from a very big, rich family. They had one job all their life. They're amazing human beings.
Yeah.
Taught me the good principles and values in life. Thankful for that. But you know what? Like, never had that stuff in my life. I had to break the chain because, like, we all had the same programming of, like, you know what, go to school, study, get a degree, get a job, get married, get a mortgage, get a house, get
Yep.
kids. That cycle of the programming of the old industrialists. But that was not my program. And I was against that. I was like, no, I'm not going to be this person. I did for like 16, 17 years. But then I was like, no, I'm done with this shit. And it means, like, get out of the matrix. Get out of the matrix.
It's interesting. Everybody who's done big things thought exactly. I think the same
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Everybody that you and me know also
Yeah.
think the exact same way.
Yeah.
They
You
never
have to
wanna be on-
unlearn. You learn, you unlearn, then you relearn how actually it works.
Yes.
Like the second I learned, oh, that's how money works. Interesting. Like I jumped from like 6 to 7, 8 figures within like a couple of years, man. Was hilarious. And like the emotion of money was discharged. It became more of a game and you get better in games. And it's like, oh, we can make $1 million now. Or we can make 10 from this. Or we can make more from this. Repeat. It's like, oh, that's how easy it is. Because it's just like a hockey
Yeah.
stick.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just like there is something that's gonna click in the way. And when that clicks, that's it, it clicks.
Then it's just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
boom,
it's
back to
class.
back.
It goes up.
That's good you talked about money. What is money to you?
It's an amazing tool to have to change lives. You cannot change lives with love and comments and likes.
Yeah.
You need to have money, wealth, a lot of it. If you want to be able to, help the poor, you need money. You want to feed the people, you need money. You want to build houses and schools, you need money.
Yeah.
You want to, change things in the world, you need money. You want to, do things, you need the money. Full stop. So you have it.
So money is a tool to you. What about before you had money? How did you think about money?
It's the same thing. Because you know what? Funny thing, like I still remember when there was one time, I don't forget this, like I got a text from the bank and it showed me I was in dollars minus $500,000.
When was this? A couple of years ago? Or?
That was 8 years ago,
Okay.
7 years ago.
Okay.
And,
Minus $500,000.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
and I was like, okay, how are we gonna get out of this? It's like, so I started hustling and doing everything possible. I was making money, but I was not enjoying the money because I wasn't touching it because I was just paying all these debts. So it was crazy. So like, I think it does not change who I was. It just changed my buying power or what I could do with that. Because before I could do charity for 50, 10, 100 dirhams. Now I can do much more. So that's the difference. You know?
So that's okay. So that's how you think.
Yeah.
As a tool to use it for something.
Yeah,
good
you
or
have
for
to have
yourself.
that tool for freedom.
Explain freedom.
Freedom to create, freedom to be wherever I want to be, whenever I want to be. Freedom to not follow the rules of the matrix. Freedom to be able to do things that people think they're crazy.
Like what crazy
Wherever
things.
things I want to do. You know?
Whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do, how long you want to do.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
it.
because like, see, the things like most call them the entrepreneurs. They call them entrepreneurs. They're nothing but self-employed.
Yeah, true.
You know,
The
because like
operators.
yeah, operators exactly. Because guess what? Because he can't take a day off. If he takes a day off, guess what? The business falls.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the stage one. Number two, would the business not fall? Cool. Would sustain at the same thing? Nice. But would the business grow? That's when you become a boss.
Yes.
I can work every day 16 hours, no problem. I can leave right now with you to a private jet for the next 3 months, no problem. I do this because I enjoy doing this. I enjoy being out there. Like I still like literally last week, I still put myself out there. I went to one of the exhibitions. I met in the first day within 3 hours 41 people. Second day I met 58 people. You know, it's an art, and I enjoyed it. I didn't need that hustle, but for me, I love to put myself in an uncomfortable situation with different nationalities, different types of people, just to see if I still got it. I remember 10 minutes of me walking around. I wasn't talking to anybody. I was like, Ahmed, what are you doing? You got this. Get your ass up and start talking to people right now. Come on. And then the first person I saw, hey, I start talking to them.
Nice.
But that's the whole thing. It's like I psych myself towards
You're your own coach.
exactly my own coach towards excellence. Not, hey, you suck. No, the other way around.
That's beautiful, man. There you go. Big tips.
Yeah.
Big tips on the man. So money. Okay, I want to dig deep into money. It's a very interesting topic to young guys.
Let's go.
You got the money back. How much money you have in this?
Pocket money.
How much is it?
$500,000.
$500,000.
Different demand. There's dollars, there's euros, there's dirhams.
There you go. Why do you do it?
Money reasons. It's more of like a FU kind of thing. Secondly, it's always fun when people look at the bag. Oh, I have a fake bag. It's like, cool, open the bag. And then it's always fun to see them freak out. Always fun to see them freak out.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Secondly, I spoke about before, is most people have never seen
That much money. True.
exactly. So it'll be interesting to see the reaction.
Not the least in a fucking tiny bag.
Exactly. And it's always like, why do you carry this much money? It's like, why not? Because literally that day I was having dinner with the boys, and then, and then I got a call, hey, I need 200K. Sure, come over. I'm in a restaurant. They came down the stairs. He's 100K. Because I need to go send it somewhere in Africa I was doing some philanthropy work. It's like, we're going right now, so we need the money. It's like,
Awesome.
done. So that thing, like if something happens right now, we need to fly. I can't go to the bank and withdraw some money. I have it on me.
Is it also a reminder for you that
Yeah.
abundance mentality? I
Yeah,
have it.
exactly. It's like, we're never going back. We're never going broke. We're never going back.
It's a good reminder, no?
Yeah. 100 stacks, 100 stacks, 100 stacks.
Do you sit at home and just do this with your money? You seen guys do this thing? It's stupid.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I get why they do it. But it's-
I did before, to be honest. I have to just like this, it's like, and I was like, I'm looking at this guy doing. It's like, dude, that's all ones. This is all hundreds. Back off. I was like hilarious when somebody like this and this, bro. It's all ones. What are you doing?
Like a strip club.
You stunted me on ones. God, it's funny.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. So it's abundance.
And somebody always was like commenting, oh, you always wear the same glasses, the black ones. Okay, fine. Here's another one for you. This is for you, bro. Okay, here's another one. Find this first.
Didn't there somebody say something about your watch as well?
Yeah, different watches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always something about the watches.
This is the dumbest, bro.
Yeah.
What happened to social media, especially Twitter, right? We spoke about this. Like, it gave everybody chance to raise their opinion, and all they did with that opportunity is just talk shit about people.
Yeah.
You're this, or you're bald, you look like Andrew Tate, or you have the what the fuck? Do you think I don't have mirrors at my house? I know I'm bald. The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
You
I
think
know.
it matters to me?
I know.
The same thing. If we cannot take the heat, we wouldn't have posted it online.
Yeah, exactly.
So their comment means
it's
nothing.
always funny when somebody talks shit about me and he is talking shit about me from his basement. Well, I'm in my penthouse.
Yeah.
Or like women who talks, oh, what do you know? Why you being a man child talking about this and this, being masculine? It's like, and that's why you're single.
Well, they slip in the DMs later, you know.
I get that, but like, you know, but still, you know, but that's the whole thing, you know. It's like I'm not supposed to be liked. I'm not supposed to be understood by everybody, and that's fine, because you cannot judge a fish for the inability for it to fly.
True, that's
You
great.
know, we're eagles, and you are all little fish in a small aquarium,
Yeah,
a pond aquarium.
yeah.
You know, and that's fine. Don't come and talk to me about what you cannot see. It's a different perspective, and that's fine.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's true. I mean, a lot of them cannot be saved, man.
I know. I don't reply. I don't read comments. I don't reply it. I stopped doing that a long time ago. It's pointless.
It is.
It's hilarious.
Like I had a tweet about this a couple of weeks ago. I said, if God himself came and
Yeah.
gave a book, here's a 50-page book, which means nothing.
yeah,
Everything you need to know is here. There's 10 steps to make $1 million
Yeah.
in 2 days. Read it. You know what 50% people will say? Talking shit.
95%.
Lying. 49% like, meh, it's bored.
No.
1%, 0.1% will actually try.
Yeah.
That's what people are.
That day, I had someone, hey, can you do mentorship and so on and so on. I was like, listen, I can give you step by step every website, every person, every denominator, every number to put in
Yeah.
to be a millionaire. You will not do it because you're lazy.
Yeah.
Because you're lazy.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact.
Because that question is already lazy.
Yeah. Your question is lazy, not even trying.
Exactly.
Yeah, what should I do?
What
What did you try? Nothing. I don't know what to do. Try
I
something.
started this e-com business. Okay.
Yeah, and then what happened?
2 months.
Did you continue?
That's it.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. Like people don't understand that it takes time to build it. Yeah.
Most people, I mean,
No.
you cannot save them. And the other thing, we were talking outside, like this whole TikTok culture.
Yeah.
Like we were trying to do reels and stuff. Like, oh, people stop watching after 2 seconds. And the reels that were released, some of them are really good. I have some very good guests coming to you talking some good stuff. But unless there's something we call some girl a bitch or something, people don't watch because they're used to doing this. Unless
Yeah.
there's something, they don't watch, right?
understand.
Brains are fucked up. Brains are messed up. So, and then they say, oh, life is not fair. I am this. I've tried this. Help me.
Stop being a victim.
They're all victims.
Stop being a victim because it's not gonna take it anywhere. This whole victim, be accountable to where you fucked up. Because most people are never accountable to where they fucked up.
No, that's
No. The world is the mistaken.
Yeah.
You know, the country, the president,
depressed.
my family, my color, my gender, all these things are problems. Like nobody cares in reality. You know, because if you do an e-commerce, people are just buying the service you have.
Yeah.
What supply me? What are you making my life easier? They don't care where you're from.
Exactly. Your face is not there.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I want to talk about money.
Again.
Specifically, yeah.
Still-
Money is my favorite
Oh,
topic,
shit.
bro.
Okay, let's go.
What else is to talk about?
Okay, should I put money here? Only? That'd be ridiculous.
With the world changing now,
Yes.
especially recession coming in, there's lots of new regulations around crypto. I mean, UAE, I truly believe UAE is slowly opening up. The second we officially make it official, billions of dollars are just going to come in 2 days' time. Real estate will be bought off.
Yeah.
All of the money is going to come to this part of the world. In general, we discussed this one-on-one that day. I feel there's some sort of big dip coming somewhere next year, 2025, and so on. At this point of time, with whatever's happening in US elections, recession in general, blah, 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 where is the big money going? You go with big ballers. When you talk about big money, because there's one thing to make money. It's fine. You can spend in 50,000 things. When you make a little bit of money, let's say $1 million for the sake of conversation, where is that money? Where should that money go? It's not an advice, but where do you think the money go, or where the big money going? Could be gold, Bitcoin, real estate, blah, blah, blah.
So now all the money is going in agriculture, food security.
What security?
Food security.
Food security. Okay.
That's huge.
What do you mean food security?
So buying agriculture land.
Bill Gates is doing it.
He's the biggest private owner in America
Yeah.
for a reason.
Yeah.
For a big reason that you will see what's going to happen because 2025 is going to be a shit show.
Yeah.
That's one thing. I'm a big believer on like the commodity part because commodity is going to be a very big thing.
What commodity?
All commodities from food into gold, silver, platinum. I'm very big on that right now. I'm also big on real estate.
Okay.
So I buy a lot of real estate now, a lot of it. Buildings.
Off plan or?
Both.
Okay.
Both. Lands and off plan.
Okay.
Both. Because that's where the money is going to go. Because that's the appreciation.
Right. True. That's true.
That's the best appreciation there.
Yes.
Over a long time is very good appreciation. Store of value. Because you have to figure out ways to store value. where you're gonna store the value that doesn't go off when inflation happens. So you want something that you can store the value in that it beats off the inflation. So you still retain that value somewhere. Because inflation now in US around like 9 to 12%. That's very high. So you have something that within a year will go at least above 12% return. So basically, gold, silver, platinum, these are very good to have because they go much higher than that.
Do you diversify, or is this a rough number that you do yourself? Like
No,
this much gold?
I have people who helps them with these things.
Okay.
I have people who are much smarter than me who does their job.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a lot of that.
What about crypto?
Oof. We are still going to be in a dip at the end of this year. And then beginning of Q1, that's where all the pumps are going to happen.
Throughout Bitcoin, Ethereum, or everything?
Everything. XRP, Ethereum.
XRP just got the apply for license in Abu Dhabi, I think. ADGM.
Just XRP is going to be interesting.
That'll be awesome, man.
It'd be 10,000 plus.
Oof.
Yeah. XRP is interesting. Bitcoin is always going to be a good place to be.
You big in Bitcoin?
I stopped.
So you're not in crypto anymore?
I'm off massively. I only have a lot of basically, what do you call them? Just normal coins.
Shitcoins.
No. Hell no. Actually USDTs and this kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stable coins.
Stable coins.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I love USDT.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Okay, so you're not hedging on.
Yeah, I'm huge in stable coins.
Is it the general vibe with your crew, with your people you hang out with?
Some of them are different because we have guys who are big algorithm guys, some guys who have big machines and big super machines. So my boys are different.
If you were to, real estate is obvious. Real estate to me is something that builds your net worth long term.
Compound. It's amazing.
Yeah, compound is beautiful. If you want to go from $1 million net worth to 5 to 10, real estate is a beautiful way to do it. Invest, walk away.
Yeah.
As long as you stay alive, you're fine. Rest of our more active sort of addition to your wealth. So if you had $1 million, and let's say you only have $2 million, let's forget it. You have $100,000.
Yes.
You don't need them right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Now not you as a general person, where would you hedge it for the next 2 to 3 years? Someone who wants to make money off it.
Can't give advice that way. It's dangerous. Yeah.
Well, how would you?
Because my appetite is so different. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
My appetite is a different appetite. My risk factor is much higher than everybody else. So yeah, I'm crazy that way.
No, that's true.
Yeah, you know me. You know that about me.
Gold is one good thing.
Safe stuff is, of course, silver.
Silver, gold.
Silver
yes.
more than gold.
Yeah.
Silver more than gold because silver could be used in a lot of industries, which is good.
True.
Silver more than gold because it's cheaper to use and it's much easier to acquire.
Yeah.
That's one thing. But get some gold, some silver, some Bitcoin. These three.
Okay. And real estate if you have that cash.
Yeah, because in cash, switch to cash from dollars. Get Singaporean dollar and Swiss francs.
Okay.
They're least inflated ones.
See, I don't know that.
There you go.
Interesting.
You're welcome.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, dollar will fall badly, so when that fall, so get these two.
Oh, that's good you mentioned because I want to talk to you about this petrodollar stuff. Let's talk some geopolitics.
Good days.
You're a smart man.
Good days.
The BRICS.
Yeah.
Brazil, Russia, India,
Yeah, I know where it
China.
is. Tell me about breakfast.
They're doing, I know. So China just bought $9.3 billion of oil from Saudi on Chinese
With
yuan. They call it
yes.
yuan dollar or something.
Yeah.
So US dollar. So I'm going to talk about US economy. US economy is completely crashing real time. Every element of it. The cultural element.
They have no idea yet, by the way.
Huh?
They haven't woken up yet.
They haven't woken up yet.
Yeah.
And if you look at the cultural element, destroyed. Trans, man is woman, woman has a penis, all that bullshit.
Yeah, I don't understand that shit.
Destroyed, right?
Yeah.
Children are being destroyed real time. The media is completely lying to everybody.
Yeah.
Politics is bullshit.
Yeah.
And on top of that,
Yeah.
the US dollar is crashing real time and no one's talking about it. And this petrodollar issue and whatever. US dollar was sustaining back in the day with gold. When
Yes.
they became petrodollar. That
That's
was
a long
only,
time ago, yeah.
only thing. $600 billion were transacted in 2019, just oil exports in US dollars. Now
Yes.
you take that away, half of it.
Yeah.
What's going to happen to the whole world?
It's gonna be an interesting place. But again, see, if you read every old scripture, nothing talks about a superpower from the West.
Interesting, yeah.
It's all gonna be in this part of the world.
Yeah.
That's all I could say.
What's the time scale you're thinking about?
I don't think it's gonna be too long. Because it's gonna happen fast.
5-10 years?
Yeah, less. Way less.
Way less?
Yeah, less than 5 years.
Bro, if they completely go off, Saudi goes off petrodollar.
Yeah. But Saudi is doing all these other things. Because again, like all the guys this part of the world, that's where everything is.
Yes. And they're desperately trying to come here.
Yeah, yeah. All the commodities, all the money, all the brains, all the geopolitics, it's all here.
Mm.
It's all here.
So you're saying less than 5 years?
Hmm.
Your prediction. Can be wrong.
I'm never wrong.
What do you think about CBDCs, bro? Everyone's
Oh,
pushing it.
that's gonna be
That's messed up.
Yeah, that's gonna fuck up a lot of things.
And
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
aggressive. The European Union is trying to, US is trying to,
Yeah,
China
yeah.
already has it implemented, I heard.
That's a long time ago.
Full, huh?
China has something else. They have the social credit thing, the face. That's scarier. That's much scarier.
So will that replace Bitcoin and stuff like that? If the government says no,
Yeah, but
only
it doesn't
CBDCs.
matter. People still do what they want to do behind because it depends how much people pay for it.
Yeah.
What's the value of something is how much you're willing to pay for it.
Let's get into conspiracies.
Oh, boring. Yeah.
Why is this happening? This whole thing that happened a few years ago, I don't want to name names.
Next. Next. I'm not gonna do that bullshit. Yeah,
You don't want to talk about conspiracies?
No.
Because I have a big take on it. Anyway,
Yeah,
okay.
I know.
We'll talk offline.
Yeah.
CBDC, so you think that's going to change things?
Big time.
You'll still have your $500,000 in your bag?
I have something else, but I'm more gold or diamonds most probably. I switched to
Gold
diamonds.
sunglasses.
Yeah, some diamonds I'm gonna have carrying with me.
Brilliant.
Some kind of commodity that works.
Huh?
Some kind of commodity that works.
Interesting you said silver. That's good.
Yeah, because it's used in a lot of industries.
Mm.
It's a good conductor. It could be do a lot of things with it. Yeah.
Okay. What else do you want to talk about?
You the host.
Tell
You
me
lead
something.
the
You
follow.
had something interesting to share.
What is it?
You said that you had a note to share, remember?
A note? I
Yeah,
forgot
yeah.
what it was. Oh, my phone is ringing too much here. What's happening? Oh, this one. Yeah, this is interesting. It's about
Please.
people not being able to understand who you are, understand the value of who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because all of us are always unappreciated,
Mm.
big time, especially as men. Because men, we need, how to put this? We are always giving, but unless if the receiver does not value what we give, we get nothing.
Okay.
Because we very rarely appreciate men as wherever we do.
Yeah.
You should be this way. Should be this way. What are you doing?
Mm.
Anyway, so what I was trying to say here is, like, I wrote this earlier. You can never be able to give adequate explanation for someone who already determined to misunderstand you. And you will never be able to give enough disclaimer to an individual who is already offended by you.
True.
And you can never extend enough kindness to somebody that has already made up their mind they don't like you.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing you can do is please God, redirect your energy towards those who appreciate for what you distribute,
Mm-hmm.
and love yourself.
That's beautiful. Why did you write that?
Because I've been noticing a lot of things happening around me. Because sometimes I would see myself reacting emotionally towards things, trying to explain myself. It's like, why I'm doing this? Why I'm doing this for this? It's like, no, because I am doing this to a person who is already established what they want to think about me.
Mm.
They're either offended by a thing I say because this is how I feel, but you know my intention. So you know my intention, but you choose to feel that way so that no matter what I do,
Yeah.
you will decide to do whatever I do.
Exactly.
So step back a bit again, zoom out, and just go to people who appreciate who you are. Because like there was this thing about like heard this. It's like, you know, I can have this glass and you say, okay, it's just like a normal glass, it costs like $1, but then I can change what the glass is, change the room,
Mm-hmm.
and then now this glass became a piece of art,
Yeah.
and it can be $1,000.
Yeah.
So don't put yourself in a place that you don't appreciate it.
Location.
Yeah. Be in a place that you appreciate it. Otherwise, you're not a tree. You can move.
That's true.
Yeah.
The thing it said about men are not appreciated
Yeah.
in today's world.
Mm-hmm.
I usually used to think it's just a US thing, but US ideologies and everything is seeping through
Everywhere.
Netflix, YouTube, and
Of
here
course.
also. I see a lot
Yeah,
of those
yeah.
things happen. Women are becoming more feminine. No, more masculine. Men
yeah.
are becoming more
Feminized.
agreeable to a lot of things.
Yeah.
And you see a lot of simping and stuff like that going on here
Yeah.
too.
Ugh.
It's changed the last 3-4 years. So I truly believe
It's been there for much longer, but yeah.
Now you're seeing it more.
Now it's more documented.
Now it's more documented.
It's always been there, but it's now been more documented.
Yes, because now they can do it online.
Yeah.
Your thing, your style of relationships and dating. Let's get into dating a little bit if you want to get into. How would you? So, okay, we talk about this, right? The right woman next to you is the biggest asset. The wrong woman next to you or women next to you can be a hell. It can
Distraction,
drive.
yeah.
So you, what are the green flag, red flags you look at your position? You have the pick of the lot, right? How would you pick the right person, people?
Because the thing, when you reach a specific level, it becomes extremely hard.
Yeah, you don't know the intentions.
Yeah, the intentions becomes very hard. The second they know who you are, or anything about what you can provide, they switch immediately. There was this girl like, invest in my happiness, buy me a bag. Excuse me. It's like what? Yeah, this
Take
girl,
a Karak.
This girl lives in a sharing apartment studio with 3 other girls, and she goes back for 20,000 dirhams. Like, excuse me, your life priorities are just screwed. I won't even buy you a bag from Karama. Karama is where you get fake bags, FYI. Okay, so like you get these women, but like okay, let's break it down. Okay, is she nice and kind? Is she smart? Is she funny? Is she cooperative? Is she submissive? Is she supportive?
Yeah.
So these are like layers, So like okay, that's the personality wise. Because if she's not kind, because like I will flush all the bullshit out of you 3 months in 2 days or 1 day. Because I'm super dyslexic, so I'm very observant. So I will see every action you do. I know exactly the pattern behind them. So how you speak to the waiter? Are you nice?
Are you actually dyslexic?
Yeah, super
Clinically?
dyslexic. Super
I didn't
dyslexic.
notice that.
Yeah, super dyslexic.
Interesting.
So like how you talk to the waiter. Are you actually nice and kind or are you fake? Because there's girl who's very, it's like you can hear it through. It's like, oh God, that's disgusting. I want to clean my ears, So that first level, are they a nice and kind person in general? That's good. She's smart, she's funny because I'm extremely on. I can't be somebody who's stupid. Can I hold a conversation with you or not? And then comes in the part like, okay, you got that part. Okay, is she a person who's tell her a simple task which you followed, or she disagreeable?
Yeah.
If she's disagreeable, you're not gonna work with me.
Yeah.
I'm the man, I'm the alpha, I'm the masculine, I'm the supporter, I'm the provider, I'm all these things. You exist in that. Because I always ask a woman, do you want a man who's stronger than you? Yes. Do you want someone who's smarter than you? Yes. Wiser than you? Yes. Richer than you? Yes. So you describe it to me as superior. Why the hell would I be you equal?
Exactly.
We're not partners. Yeah, you are better in certain things.
Yep.
Yes, we are partners, but we're not equal partners.
Team players are what?
Team, yeah.
Partners are equal. Team players.
Yeah, exactly. We team, that's the whole thing, and they don't understand that. It's like they don't understand how to build with a man. They want to be independent from the man. It's like she's happy to be a slave for somebody else who does not care about her. A job, and she cannot listen to a man.
Yeah.
You're a man.
Yeah.
It's like I care more about you. No, it's like because women think I have my job, my career, my business. Darling, I don't care about that.
Exactly.
That's the description you describe a man. For me,
bro, I don't know if you've had this. I would like to say this. So when you meet some women, and they were like, I don't know, it's coming from insecurity because we are in a different position, whatever.
Yeah.
And they start talking ambition. By the time I'm this age, I'm going to make this $1 million. I'll start this business.
Yeah, I know.
And listen, I was like, am I talking to a dude now? I don't want to talk about this shit.
Yeah. I mean, you think that is attractive for a man, but that's only attractive for you to hear from a man.
Exactly.
You want to have a man who's ambitious. Okay, I'm ambitious. Okay, it's like and they think that being in a relationship is gonna slow their career and business down. Habibti, whatever you do, I'm gonna make you 10 times more. Yeah. Okay, but again, I get where they're coming from because they had little boys who masquerade themselves as if men, and they were too insecure to have a woman making more money than them. Yeah. That girl once told me, hey, what if I make more money than you? I stopped. Impossible. It's like, why is it impossible? It's like, it's just mathematically impossible.
You seen my bag?
But it's mathematically impossible. It's not because again, like the journey of the level of the hell I had to go through to become where I am. I don't wish it upon anybody else. I don't need to do this stuff.
That's great.
Because if you ask any woman, if your bills, your rent, everything is paid, will you still work as hard? Will you stay home? All of them will say to you, no, I stay home.
Yeah.
So this whole narrative about my career, my business is very important. It's not. It's nonsense. Because ultimately, you don't want to be 45 years old with 2 cars and 60 Louis Vuitton shoes and alone.
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand that. Like, I don't want to be in a family. I don't want to have a family. It's like when she's 35 years, thinking, now I want to be with a man. It's too late because all the good men left you.
Yeah, and also the thing is, as they get older and older, this is a generalization, but it's mostly true.
The pool.
The pool goes down, but the expectations kind of messed up.
Oh yeah,
And they're
unrealistic.
like, yeah, there were 5 other guys who did this to her, whatever.
Yeah,
and there's
yeah.
this huge list, and they will come with that attitude to
Yeah.
people like us. I'm like, no.
Yeah. I've been with this many years. Okay, yeah, you were with them. You were. Listen to me. Like, yes, you maybe can get these guys to be with you, but they're with you only for one reason:
Yeah.
to bed you.
Yeah.
But they haven't wifed you.
Yeah.
But they wanted to get married to me. So when you idiot, honey, because you missed your chance.
Ooh.
You missed your chance because you had a guy who was this, and you don't want because you were not ready. You think you have abundance. Yeah, I can get this guy. Yeah, you can get these guys to come and do you.
Yes.
But not to, again, like, you have friend zone, we have sex zone.
Yes.
And it's two different, same thing, basically.
That's beautiful.
And it's like, no. And again, like I said, they have this unrealistic, I always use this website, I got standards, bro. And it's beautiful to get them reality check. All the girls want a guy who is like, 30 to 45 years old, 6 feet tall, never been married or not married, and not obese, and makes more than $500,000. That guy is less than 0.02%
Globally, too.
globally.
Yeah.
Most men averagely make less than $50,000 a year.
Yeah.
Less. Most men are not fit. Most men are shorter than 5.6 feet. It's like, what are you trying to find? This whole narrative of like, exhausting. Think about it.
Is it? So I have a question. You've traveled the world, right?
99 countries so far.
Beautiful. Is it? It's dating itself different in UAE or Middle East, let's say,
Yeah.
compared to Western world? There's obvious differences.
Oh, big
but
difference. Huge. No comparison.
What are the good things here? Real estate sales skills. There's a lot of that.
No, besides, okay, like I have now this rule of thumb: anybody Germany to the west, I don't talk to, because they have been indoctrinated so much, so hard, believing that they need to be independent, alone, no man, career, job, and so on, so on. Like I had wonderful women before in my life that came in and like they say, I adore you, I love you, but I can't be with you because I want to do my business or my career. That's more important than me. And then literally a week later, hey, I messed up. Guess what, honey? The train doesn't wait.
Yeah.
It's gone. You had the chance, this guy's opportunity. This whole they think that, because again, you need to be an individual that is moving with your heart, with your feelings, not just with your brain. Because we are emotional beings.
Yeah.
We have to be aligned with the universe, because most people would think something, say something, and do something else.
Completely different.
When you align these all together, you will have a better gut and emotional feeling.
Yeah.
Because when you have a better gut and sixth sense, that's when it leads you towards this and this. But people stop doing that because they think, I need to make this money. Say, okay, then what?
There is, with all this wokeism coming in globally, there is the feminine nature and masculine nature kind of merge together, like we discussed, and men are becoming more feminine, females are becoming more masculine, and the traits are changing now. Women are acting more masculine. Even, they can be beautiful and young too, but they still think this idea that I heard recently, and I stopped involving with this person, is they said for some reason, you have to deserve it. I was thinking, in my head, I was thinking, excuse me? I have to deserve it, something, okay? It was something simple. I was like, okay, this is a conversation she heard from, I don't know, Beyonce or somebody. It's like, men have to deserve us, or they don't deserve you, blah, blah, blah. They have to prove yourself. I'll tell you a fact. If a woman thinks and tells you have to deserve something, even when you deserve it and you earn it, she still believes you never deserved in the first place.
See, my job is to get you, your job is to keep me.
Yeah. True.
I get you, but you have to keep me.
Yeah.
Don't ghost yourself.
Don't ghost yourself. That's a good one. I remember you told me that.
Yeah, don't ghost yourself
Don't
by
ghost
like,
yourself,
but you should be. It's like, yeah, we already have something between me and you.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be? I will never chase you. I'll pursue you, but never chase you.
That's beautiful.
It's two different things.
What's the difference to you?
It's different, man. Like, let's say I messaged somebody. It's like, hey, if you say you're busy today, it's on you to tell me when you're not busy.
Beautiful. That's true. That is true, right?
Yeah, it's a matter of respect.
Yeah.
I'm busy today, but hey, how about tomorrow, after tomorrow, this time? Cool, we can work that.
Yeah.
But don't expect me to call you every single day, ask you, hey, how is schedule? What?
Exactly.
No. Next.
Exactly. Because guys do that. Most guys will
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
but because they're desperate.
Yeah. And that's 99% of the guys.
Yeah,
by the way.
yeah. Which is like, no. I'm not gonna do that. No.
What is the biggest like red flag for you? Let's talk about that stuff. Like let's say three red flags in general. world over.
Let's go out. Where we going? Go with me. No, but I want to go to these places.
Oh, yeah. That's just trash.
If she asks me, because if I'm gonna take you out, I'm gonna tell you.
What should I wear?
No, I will tell you,
Yeah.
darling. I'm gonna pick you up this time. We're gonna go to this place.
Yeah.
Wear this.
Yes,
I will
yes.
tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like a man.
Yeah.
I tell you, darling, do this. 154.
Yes.
Give me location. I'm picking up this time. This is the car I'm coming with. This is where we're going. This is where we're gonna dress up.
Wear this way.
You just always casual. Don't overdo it.
Yeah.
Be relaxed. Be calm.
Yeah.
But there's the ones who are like, no, I want to be going to these individual restaurants that are just like,
Send you the list. Like this is.
yeah, the list of,
Happened.
it's like, no.
Fuck no.
It becomes, like, oh, can I bring my girlfriend with me? It's like, what? Am I,
Yeah.
feed the poor today? What's happening here?
You know, I've had this ask me, and we know the game, right? Yeah, me and my friend are going to this place. It's always a club.
Yeah, always a
bar.
club or
And just
restaurant.
come join us. It'll be fun. La la la. This and like. So basically, you want me to pay for everybody. You think I'm is it an idiot written on my
Yeah,
head?
yeah.
You think I'm a simp?
So that's
Fuck no.
that's like usually the biggest flag there. You know, it's like
Yeah.
that's the first flag of them. But it's all for me. It's all about energy, bro. Her energy will speak volume.
How would you define that on a text?
No, text no. I do a phone call. Do a phone call. A phone call is like a mini date. It's like you feel her energy immediately from there.
People are not used to talking on the phone. so
Yeah.
you Immediately
Let's
pick it up.
let's do a phone call.
Would they say no?
Yeah, 10,
No, I'm busy.
Then I'm busy too.
Done. Out.
It's like you busy.
Next.
Calm down. How much money are you making?
I have e-com business.
Cool.
No, I have a real estate business.
Yeah, real estate agent. Yeah, one of those ones. Yeah. Till 11 o'clock at night. It's like, what real estate doing? What are you doing at 11 o'clock? Cool.
Okay, so that's one. Two. What else?
We spoke about what?
We spoke about the restaurant thing,
Yeah.
bringing friends. What else? What else is the thing?
Energy. Yeah, energy.
Energy.
Energy is huge. Energy is everything. Energy is everything in a woman. Because you walk in, you can feel her energy.
Yeah.
You can see the feminine energy of masculine. You can see how she talks to you. She's interested. And again, the thing is like you need to be man enough. Because I always sometimes ask a woman like half an hour in. So you know of me what I do. Blah, blah, blah. I give like a small summary. And then I go like, what do you bring to the table? Excuse me? It's like, what do you bring to the table? And you watch them freak out. Because that question is two things. That is very masculine energy, but it's also very feminine energy. Because I'm so in my feminine that I know my value so much that I want to know what is yours. And I know my value so much as a man, I'm not scared to lose you in the process.
Yeah.
So when I ask, what are you doing? It's like, me. It's like, and? How are you? You're going to be with me. But I don't know you and so on and so on. It's like that. It's not about time. Because connection is a connection. Either you have it or don't have it. What you need from me is information.
Yes.
What information you need to know about me, what information I know about you to make this go forward or not. Because ultimately, it's a transactional.
That's true.
Every relationship we have in our life is transactional. Somehow, somewhere. Because I didn't like you, why would I be with you?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Green flags, good things.
Again, energy. Energy is very important. How she comes in, how funny she is, how... Because again, for me, life is play. I never take anything serious. It depends how unserious, how open, spontaneous you are to life. Again, as a man, you know immediately.
I'm asking this question for the young guys.
Okay, fine. Let me because that's a very good question, actually. Good. I always ask to see the important question: what is your relationship with your father?
Beautiful. Me too.
Because a father is her first
Man.
relationship with a man. If her father still exists in life and she says good thing about her father, you are for a treat.
It's a big one.
You are with a woman now
Yeah.
that knows her value. She's not gonna care about these little small things. If she says good things about her father, superhero, my best friend, oh, good days. You scored something nicely. My daddy never was there. Divorce. Oh, here we go, daddy issues. That's going to be a lot of work. Most people want the drama. Fine, enjoy that.
Yeah.
So that daddy issues is very important. You know, relationship with her family.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. And that's an easy one to pick up.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
a single question.
Exactly, you know. That's very important. Her relationship with her family. Because a lot of things you would do would trigger some things in her. If she had these issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that very well.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's take the other side of this, right? You have leverage now. You are the 1% man. Okay. You have leverage.
I'm the top percent. In the 1%, I'm the 0.01% there.
Okay. You want to flex that much?
I
Okay,
have to
fine.
flex. I worked hard for this.
The podcast is for 1%, bro. No
They
point
need to
1%.
understand the value, how much work has been put there.
Yes. You're the top 1%.
I'm not going to humble myself. I worked hard for this.
Absolutely. I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. You have leverage.
Yes.
People DM you. I'm sticking to dating. People
Yes.
DM you, and then you have certain leverage.
Yes.
A lot of guys don't,
Yes.
right? For those guys,
Yes.
I mean, I always say you have to be a man of substance. You have to be
Yes.
physically at least strong, try to make some money, have some personality, do some
Mm-hmm.
adventurous stuff, blah, blah, blah. But to portray that on a social media, because that's the first face they will see, or girl, how can the guys meet good girls? Online specifically.
It's a tough one, man.
That's a tough one.
I'm a magician. It's a tough one, man. Because especially social media is the worst place to meet them. Actually, the worst place to meet anybody is social media.
Yeah.
You need to be
You're
out there.
Bottom of the pile.
Yeah. Because a lot of guys don't get attention. Like sometimes, it's easy for me to get a girl who have a man than have a girl who's single. Because this girl who's single, she's gonna have at least speak with 30 guys.
That's a good one.
You
That's
know, but
correct.
with this
That's good.
girl, one man, I just have to fight this one man. It's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy.
Bro, you just unlocked another level. That's actually good.
Yeah, that's like one crazy fact. But I think working on your creating your value as a man. Okay, first, take care of your health. Go to the gym, work out, take care of your health properly. Do that. Start reading if that's what you want to learn. Start putting yourself in spaces that actually help you grow.
Yep.
Be in courses or communities that people are doing things. Learn new skills. You want to get some girls, go to a Pilates class. I swear.
Yoga.
Yoga Pilates class. That's when you're going to get all the hot girls.
Yeah.
But again, that just one off.
Yeah.
There's, again, you need to vibrate a specific vibration for you to attract these kind of people. But again, like in your 20s, dude, work on yourself. Build. Be you.
If you were to go back to your 20, what business would you start now, today?
Now?
Let's say you're 20 now, 2023.
I'm now 20. Give me my phone.
No, but you don't have the connections.
No, phone.
What are you going to do?
So many things, man. E-commerce.
I know, it's open, yeah.
Like, I'd be broke today, touch wood, I'd be a millionaire again in 4 or 6 months.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
Yeah.
It's the easiest space and time to make money right now.
You have leverage and connections.
Yeah,
brotherhood and all that stuff.
connections, man, everything online, man.
But the guy who doesn't have all of that,
You can learn everything. Like, literally, open Fiverr. People pay you $100 for an hour to listen to them.
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's a simple thing. Open Fiverr, see the jobs offered, learn them, do them. Find which product people want, find it, source it, put it together. You don't have to pay anything.
What kind of business would you do? Let me ask you that.
Again,
Trading.
There's no one thing. Learn how to trade Forex and Bitcoin and stock. It's good money there. Follow guys who know how to do it very well. Do it with them. Start with a demo trading. See how you do the demo. Lose the money. Do it for 2-3 months. Become good at it, and then start small. That's one thing you can do.
Yep.
You can do it from anywhere in the world.
That's a beauty of it, true.
Yeah.
I get a lot of guys coming asking me online editing, online, reel making, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Competitive, but there's still business. I've given few
is.
guys business now.
Yeah, here you go.
They make it for me and so on. And they sit somewhere in the world.
Yeah.
So $300 is good money.
Exactly, yeah.
coming in. So that's good. Personal brand building is a good one. You go to anybody with a bit of influencer, like, I'll build a brand.
Yes.
Learn something online.
Yes.
There's everything online available. You can learn a lot of things.
There's nothing. Everything you can learn. There's a tutorial for everything on YouTube.
Exactly.
Everything.
For free.
For free. For free.
And they come and ask you, what do I do? How do I make it? 10K, 5K.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Ridiculous. Okay, so that's anything else you want to add on dating?
I think this is a good start because there's so much to talk about there. Again, it's different levels to this thing.
That's true.
It's two different levels. So again, the level we play in is different level we were 2 years ago, or 10 years ago. It's totally different.
Money does change, right? Money and the social influence does change the game. You suddenly become everybody's type. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, of course. That's normal. Because women get married to lifestyle.
Yeah, and what the experiences they can get.
Yeah. So, but they want this. And as soon as I see that, I say, thank you. That's not for me. There's people who wants that, and it's fine. That's who you want to be. You want to pay for the woman to be with you and just do this for over a month, 2, 3 months, whatever it is. Fine. It's not for me. It's not for me. That's it. Because I understand the value of how much I have to build for myself. No woman can become entitled because she looks that way. No, be in my life. Let me see that you are loyal. Let me see that you're real. And I'll organically take care of your whole life.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to take care of you. I'll do it organically when I see you real. But don't come to me a request for me I have to pay your rent to be with you. I have to pay your bills. It's like, pay your own bills. Why are you living in a $10,000 house? You're alone.
Yeah.
Why are you spending this money? But this is what I got. This is what I want to be in. Okay, then work for it.
Yeah, it's here I see that a lot, right? They will get the expensive Airbnb.
Yeah.
And then 2 months later when there's no online sales.
Yeah.
Like,
it's always hilarious for me when you meet somebody 2 days later, hey, I'm paying my rent. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the end of the month. How is he paying rent in the month? It's like, cool.
It's the same
Yeah,
routine,
I was
bro.
like, really? You think I was born yesterday? Wow.
It's the same routine. It's funny.
Yeah. Hey, fly me to Dubai. Why? And then they have the desire to fly me to Dubai, but fly me also business. Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay, cool. Entitlement.
The funny thing,
There is people who does this.
yeah.
No, there is
exactly.
guys who does that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There is guys who will do everything.
And the girls they fly in are not even supermodel types.
No.
Like
no.
a 6 and a 7, they will still fly.
Yeah. There was one time, I remember this. It was horrible for me to do, but I did it because it's me. There was this girl. We were sitting down like in a gathering, like 2 top guys, and there was 7, 8 other people who were like whatever they are. We were just fillers. So I'm sitting down with the guys talking, we figure out business and so on, and ideas and concept together. And there was this one individual, one female on the corner, and she was just loud and pretentious, talking down to everybody. She thought that she was a model. She thought that she had followers. She thought she was making money. And she was she was talking down to everybody on the table, and it was annoying me in the background. The energy was wrong. So I asked my boys, bro, is she with you? No. Do you care about this one? No, she's just with us. Do you mind if I go at her? It's like, it's all yours, bro. I turn on her.
This is a business dinner?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, and I told her, I have a question for you. It's like, yes. How much did you make last year? It's like
money or likes?
Yeah, and how much money? And she gave me a number. And it's like, 1 second, open. This is what I made last day. No, but you're a business guy. It's like, okay, fine. It's like, darling, you are not a model. You're just a bitch. Sorry for that word. Okay. It's a bitch.
It's a female dog. Yeah.
Basically, who have 7 apps and you put them on Instagram. You've never been in a magazine cover or never been in a shoot with an actual director. All you do is bikini and selfies.
Yeah.
I can remove you from existing within 5 minutes. Cost me $500 and that's you done.
Yeah.
She looked at me and she just started crying and and she just walked away. I was like, it was horrible to say, but people have this illusion and bubble to think that their existence online or for likes or comments or like the attention they get from these guys makes them worthy.
Yeah.
Because even a girl who's ugly, who's a 4, can get laid.
Oh, sure.
There was this experiment before this guy who's actually a model, put him in Tinder, and this girl who's just a normal 4, she got more swipes than he got. And this is the whole thing. Average girls think they're hot because they think they're 10s. It's like, and then when we actually
face app, you don't think?
Oh
face
my
app?
God! And then when you tell them how much you rate me, I want a 10. I told her 6. They freak out. It's like, darn, you are a 6. You are a 7. Oh, you're such a horrible man. You are a 5.
It's very rude.
Yeah, so
You're
cool.
5. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you think your opinion matters? You need to matter first to me.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, oh yeah, you're another glitch.
Yeah, yeah. But that's about it. Sorry for that. Sorry for saying the word, but you know what you
No,
are.
it's just a female dog.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. I didn't know her. I call her that because I never know her name. Oh,
It's the
that's
attitude.
even worse.
No, why would you?
Yeah, yeah.
She's still probably doing the same thing. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
attitude, right? Yeah, there are lots of them like
Yeah,
that.
because again, like, you know, from the network that I have, $1,000, I can erase every single existing account you have online, every account. No, delete
Yeah.
your accounts. I delete it
Forever.
forever. Watch the fireworks. You know, watch the breakdown.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of entitlement going on.
Yeah,
And it's only because of their online stuff.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the most beautiful girls that you see online
not sure.
don't look
post.
this. Huh?
They don't post. They have private page, less than 20 posts, private or have no Instagram.
Private account, yeah, 100
yeah,
followers. No, I was talking about these famous influencers when they meet them in real life.
Yeah,
If they look at 10, they're probably 6.5, 7
yeah,
in real life.
absolutely. It's just lighting.
Yeah.
It's just good lighting.
It's good lighting
Good
and
lighting,
face app
good
and stuff like that.
editing, yeah, yeah.
And they think they have the leverage to judge people.
Oh yeah.
It's
no, but
insane.
they're very insecure though.
They are super
They're the most
insecure.
insecure people ever. Oh,
Yes.
I knew some. I've had many in my life before.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's insane, right?
yeah.
And this whole idea that, oh, I am at this level, you have to treat me at that level, and you have to consider me at that level, but we cannot.
No, you're
It's like, oh, guy has to have this high,
No,
guy
you're
has to
not.
have this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another pet peeve that I have.
Preferences, yeah.
Preference.
I
Another
thought
pet
so.
peeve I have. They will judge a guy who drives a normal car, nice car that he paid
Yeah.
for, and they expect the guy to turn up in a G-Wagon or a Lambo or whatever, and they themselves drive a fucking shit hatchback.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? This
I know,
is
I know,
common
I know.
here.
I know. I totally know it. There was one time. I remember this one. This guy, like, I don't like the red on your Dawn. What's the color of your Dawn?
Yeah.
So do you have one? So no. Do you have a driver's license? No. So how do you can't judge me on a Rolls Royce Dawn? I was like, are you insane? No, but I banned a different one. So you stunted on me with other guys' stuff. Amazing.
Yeah, oh, bro, that's
It's like, yeah, I've been in a Lamborghini before. It's like, okay,
It's not you.
cool story. Either it was rental or was for a guy who just used you.
yeah.
You know, it's like, wow. You know, so like, I mean, because like, this is the flags when you see the Instagram or that.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it.
Yeah, the Instagram is the biggest flags. Yeah.
Yes,
You can
they-
see what they are.
They will self-snitch on themselves regularly.
Absolutely, yeah. She's in these islands and things like, we know you didn't pay for that. We all know that. We know there was a guy behind who's either old and grumpy and fat took a picture for you.
Or a young crypto guy, whatever. And the video stories you will see, the guy sitting
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
the video
never
goes
there.
like this.
Never there.
Bro.
Bless his heart. Bless his heart.
In Dubai, you see this a lot. I check the Instagram, like, okay, supercar, passenger seat, stories, passenger seat, expensive restaurants they kind of own,
Yeah.
good locations, just
Yeah,
by
yeah.
themselves.
No. Yeah.
Interesting.
Where is the others?
Who paid?
Yeah, who paid?
You didn't pay.
Yeah. It wasn't you.
And then they think like they are somebody else. They have leverage. It's not gonna work.
Yeah,
People like
but that's
us.
the thing. See, what is a problem? What we're facing right now is, the double standards.
Yeah.
So women can have a preference. I want a guy who's tall, makes this much money, and so on and so on. But I cannot have a preference.
Yeah.
Why is that possible? So if I want a submissive woman, that's a bad thing. I'm
You're a
being
misogynist.
misogynist and oppressive. It's like, why? If you ask me to become a man and take care of all your bills, put you in a nice house, take care of all your bills and everything you need in life, you want to go do your nails, do your hair, it's paid for. You want to go to flights and so on, it's paid for. But you have a problem listening to me? Give me water or sit down, don't wear this. Interesting. Fine.
It's kind of good that you're telling all this to the guys, even if they don't have the same leverage that we have. At least they can
Yeah.
see the patterns.
Yeah.
And they can decide to get into it or not. But at least
Yeah.
you see the patterns.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
get pissed.
Are you building with me? Are you supporting me? Not even financially. Are you believing in me?
Yeah.
Because ultimately, for a man, we don't care about love. Love is nice to have, but like for us,
It's a nice
are
thing.
you appreciating me? Are you respecting me as a man?
It's a good. Is it a good experience when I'm with you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Am I enjoying
Exactly.
your aura and your energy?
Exactly.
Because there's women like I pay attention now when I have a girl around me. I want to see other women around her how they are. Is the room revolved around her
Yeah.
in positive way, or everybody's like, who is this woman? That's because women know a woman.
Yes.
They can see, oh, she's gonna be a bitch.
Yeah.
So I always like to see other women reaction, how she is with around other women. That's very interesting.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting inside information.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a good one.
Because women hate women.
Yeah,
Women,
generally they do.
women are misery loves company. Oh, they are the worst. together.
We do that as well, but that's just the initial thing. But second, we like each other. We forget about the competition
Khalas,
and
done.
being dicky to each other. We're
You
brothers.
have more. See, there is more brotherhood than sisterhood.
Oh yeah, true.
And you
Absolutely.
always have you heard of the story of the bucket of crabs?
Yes, please.
Yeah, so
explain.
like you have a big bucket and all these crabs on the inside. When you find this one crab, this powerful crab trying to climb this bucket out,
Hmm.
and as soon as they reach the end, the other crabs would pull it down.
Yep.
They don't want it to go out.
Yep.
That's how they are.
Yes.
They don't want good for each other.
Yep.
They will sabotage themselves and everybody else not to have something they don't have.
That's true.
Sad to see it. It's very sad.
That's the biggest difference between
Yeah.
a true man and a group of men.
Yeah.
And we don't like each other. We'll tell each other. We'll talk shit. Maybe we get into a fight.
No, but we're very
argument.
accountable.
Very accountable.
We will
It's
still
different.
call you out.
Yes.
It's like, bro, you're fucking fat.
Yeah.
We'll still tell you in your face, like, oh, that's horrible. It's like, no, we'll tell you.
Oh, you want me to?
We're not gonna, hey, you go, queen. No, you fat. Oh, you did the effort. Yes, you are. This is obesity. This is dangerous.
Yeah.
I have no sympathy for alcoholics and fat people because that's self-inflicted. You didn't wake up one day, you're fat. No, you built it up.
Yes.
You didn't, oh, I'm drunk, oh, I'm a hangover. I have no sympathy for you. You did that all night for yourself.
Exactly. Paid money that you don't have.
Yeah.
And then you.
Yeah. Or she went to the free table because she's in Dubai.
I'm talking about the guys. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a whole different story, bro. Interesting. Now I have a rapid fire thing for you.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay.
I'm
A
ready.
bunch of things, random words. Don't think through. Just
I
tell
don't
me
think.
what
Do you
it
think I
is.
think? Yeah.
Life.
Life, what about it?
You have to give me the response. One
Ah,
single
phenomenal.
word. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Time.
Respect.
Positive.
Always.
Negative.
Never.
Car.
Because I have many of them.
No. You have to say whatever.
Okay.
Car. Come on.
Loud.
Okay, loud. Animal.
Phoenix. Unicorn.
Bro, Phoenix is my animal too. Awesome.
Okay, so imagine a phoenix and a unicorn made love. The outcome is me.
Aw, that's kind of cute.
Thank you.
The whole thing about the show was a phoenix, Rise of the Phoenix.
Here you go.
It's a
Yeah,
beautiful
basically.
story,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Cool. Okay. Love.
Love. Family.
Hate.
Don't know it.
Don't know it. Drink.
Water.
Food.
Delicious.
Happiness.
Mind.
Oh, peace.
Always. State.
State. Watch.
Expensive.
Flexible.
Expensive.
Expensive. Okay. Color.
Different mood though. Blue. Today is blue.
Blue. Blue day. Okay, what else can I ask you? Book.
I don't read. Quran. Yalla.
Quran, beautiful book. Okay, now I'm going to ask you another question. So you kind of passed it. You kind of sucked at the car question, though.
Okay.
Okay.
I have different cars.
1 point less.
Literally, dude, I have classic, sport, loud
Oh,
ones.
that's a good one. Which is your favorite classic car? You have it or don't have it, doesn't matter.
I'm getting this year.
Hmm.
SL300 Mercedes 1969.
Is that the butterfly door one?
Yeah, the Goldwing.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, the Goldwing. Either Goldwing or even the convertible one. Both ways, both are sexy.
You importing it?
I'm getting one this year. Yeah,
Do you have any other classics?
I have a bunch of classes. Yeah,
Which ones? Which your favorite?
they all different quality. Because like I have have a classic Porsche 1961. I have a Cadillac DeVille convertible. I have an SL 450 Mercedes. I have a Mustang 69. So I have different cars, and each one have different personality.
And you customize it all?
Everything A to Z.
Beautiful.
Yeah. All customized by my energy.
You have to pick one to drive. It's like your favorite weekend car. Which one would
Really, because each one is a different personality, different vibe, different music, different speed. That's why I switched from luxury cars to these because each one has personality.
There's a story to it.
Because the Cadillac DeVille is like airbag, low rider. I drive at 60 slowly. Convertible music's on.
That's beautiful.
The SL I'm always slow. Because each one have different music, different vibe, different feeling.
Have you seen this 69 Mustang, the Shelby?
Yes, I know it. Yeah.
It's a beautiful car.
Yes,
I'm looking
yeah.
to buy one.
Yeah, easy. I can get you
Super
one.
classic, bro.
Yeah, very easy to get. But because some cars I make them resto mods.
Okay.
So restoration is like outside is classic, inside's all brand new.
Yeah. Like pink
So
wine,
the
right?
Cadillac DeVille is like with a LS3 engine with a full new custom everything. gear, engine, power, everything.
See, that's your vice.
Yeah. That's fun.
It's a nice vice.
Yeah, it's a vice, you know. It's experience. It's being an individual and being unique.
That's very good.
Yeah.
One question, trick question. So if there was a book written about you, let's say you're dead, so you cannot change it. That's why
Legacy.
you're dead.
Yeah.
Okay. What would be the title of that book and like a summary of that book?
I don't have one yet. I've been thinking about this for a while because I'm doing my own book this year. I'm doing my first book this year. So like, and this book is going to be more about mantras and mindset and so on, exercises to become a better human being.
Yeah.
But like, I think the legacy I'm trying to do is
Someone writes it about you.
Yeah, because what I'm trying to leave behind is how I made people feel.
Okay.
Explain. Because for me, like, you know, being able to do these podcasts and interviews and being able to inspire, because I look at it this way: every person that hears me and I inspire and I change, I have changed his whole lineage and generation.
That's true. That's why I do this podcast.
So that's very powerful.
Yes.
That like I changed you, and that's gonna change your son, and your grandson have learned a lesson from me.
Yes.
So that's the powerful thing behind. I get no money from this. I get no ROI from this.
Yeah.
But I do this because I know that there is somebody out there that will hear, you know, a 20-second thing I
Exactly why I
say
started doing this.
that will trigger them and like, oh my God. And I get every day DMs, bro, you've changed my life. People, I'll be walking in the street or in the mall, somebody tells me, hey, you did this to me, I've changed. I say, oh my God.
It's beautiful, right?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So for me, that's the powerful thing behind it. Yeah.
So
AG doesn't need. He's the 1% man. All the girls on the money.
2 hours. More than 2 hours.
Always winning cause he can.
Yeah, I think you're good, right? You're good?
all right. Good stuff, brother. Good stuff.